channel, and today what we're going to be making are heart holders. So what you need is a can, and you can see through this. It's just like a vegetable can or any kind of can that you would have used. A can, some tissue paper, different colors preferably, and scissors, and some glue. Now I'm going to use the Mod Podge, but you can use school glue and thin it out a little bit. So let's get started. And I'll tell you why this is already done. Because when I did this, I did not put any underneath color. And this is what it looks like. And it's okay, I like it. But I wanted to know what would it do if I put down an undercolor first. Just kind of a white. And see if it would make my colors brighter. I like this because it looks kind of scratchy. It gives it a little bit of dimension and depth. But I just wanted to test this out. You do whatever you want to do. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and choose some colors for my hearts. Obviously I'm going to choose a little bit of red. If you have different colors, that's great. I would cut them about, they're all going to be smaller than you normally would be cutting. So to me that's going to be like my medium to big size. And I'm going to do 2 or 3 of those. If you need to draw this on, or you need to help the littles draw it on and make their hearts, do that. Otherwise, you can just cut out some hearts. Do a blue one, fold it, and this is going to be my smaller heart. I like the idea of layering hearts. So, but you don't have to do that. I mean, if you want to make it like the hearts are your polka dots, you can do that. Because I want kind of this effect going. Let me show you. I want that kind of thing. So that's what I'm going for. Now the other one, I'm going to do a little bit bigger. And however the bigness turns out, I'm going to take it and then I'm going to cut again so I have like a little opening in the heart. And that's how you do that. So there. All right, that's going to get us started. The first layer you're going to set your hearts aside. The first layer is going to be just a layer for the background color of your heart. So I'm going to go ahead and do my blue. Now I'm going to cut, you can see I'm using pieces too. Because your can, whatever size you choose, and that'll totally be up to you, you want something about the same size. You can do more than one layer. That'll probably add more depth and more color too. The more you layer on, I think the more of a good background you'll have. All right. So we're going to start with a wet brush. I always think that's the best thing to do. Start with a wet brush so that it's actually receiving the glue. You're just going to use I'm using a wide flat brush. You don't have to have a wide flat brush. You can use a smaller one, a medium one. Just, this puts on a little more, a lot faster. So, and the process looks like this. And you see how that's going around? I don't even mind that some of it is peeled up a little bit or left open, the white there. I don't mind that. Keep going around until it meets itself. And I'm mostly showing you the process of the layering just so you can get good color. See, I think this one we are going to get some good color because it's so deep. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and layer all the way around. Notice that I'm painting over the one that we just did. I had a little rip, so I'm just going to go right on through it. Cover, cover, cover. And if you miss some of the spots, don't worry too much about it because I'm going to show you. So you see I have that all the way around. Now I'm going to go around. It's just like decoupaging. It is decoupaging, actually. We're just doing it on a can. And go all the way around. And that way, I left out a little bit of glue down here, but now I'm gonna get it like this. Okay. And this is quick and dirty. I wouldn't try to make anything terribly pretty right now. I wouldn't worry about that. Okay. And just go ahead and layer that right on. Be a little gentle because tissue paper, it will move and slide because, you know, it is tissue paper. Put your hand in it too. And then going to go around upside down again, and kind of in the middle of the other side, and do the same thing. Now, you can layer this as many times as you like. Actually, I ended up on the heart. That's not terrible either. So we'll make that our design. And you notice every time you put down something new, you need to go back and put it on. Okay. Go back and put a layer of glue on. So I'm going to layer over top of my red, but I want it to be kind of in the middle because I want it to be like my heart is cut out. So we'll see. And again, this is an experiment. When you're done, you probably cannot predict exactly how it's going to look. So I'm gonna put this on over top of my red. Make my red a little smaller. Like that. And then I'm gonna cut out some more red hearts because I think that will make my design pop out a little more. Maybe even some white hearts. Yeah. For a little contrast, maybe white and red. Okay. There it goes. And some red. So most of the effort will be in cutting out your hearts and just layering on your layers of tissue paper. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my big one on, remember, upside down, so when you turn it right side up, it's gonna look right. This is, you would think this would be terribly sticky. It's not terribly sticky right now. So you can tell it's drying quickly. Every time you do something, put another layer of glue on it. I'm going to stick my red heart right in the middle of that one. Yep. That one might be too big. I might not be able to do that one like that. See if I can do that. So I'm going to have overlapping hearts. That's going to be my heart holder. Overlapping hearts. And stick a little blue in it. Yeah. This is, there we go. And there's going to be my heart holder can, my new one. So you're gonna put that over to the side. Probably in like 2 hours, it will be all dry. And I will say, the colors do pop back out a little bit, but because it's tissue paper and it's on a tin can, it's gonna look a little scratchy. Probably, I'm interested to see how this looks. It's probably gonna look less scratchy because I use darker colors. So if you want darker colors and not to see so much of the can showing through, okay, go with that. Use deeper colored tissue papers. All right, I hope you guys have fun, and please let the littles cut away. All right, guys. Hope you're having a great February, and we will see you in the library.